Welcome fellow members of the Esoteric Order of Gamers. Today I'm doing a bit of a solo playthrough and I'm going to be playing, here it is, Shadows of Brimstone. Actually that way around, Shadows of Brimstone. Yep, I'm going to play it solo. It's going to be with only one character. I'm playing the Drifter. Here he is, the Clint Eastwood character basically. Here's his miniature. He's about to head into the mine. We'll see how long we survive. I think this is a pretty tough game for one player, but the Drifter has quite a few special abilities and maybe he'll actually manage to survive. Who knows? Let's go through his abilities. He's got long years experience, so he's not restricted to targeting adjacent enemies with ranged attacks. Starts with a couple of personal items. I've got a weathered hat, which allows me to reroll a single defense roll once per turn. And I've got some shackles, +1 strength. Once per adventure I can cancel and redraw an exploration token. I've got my trusty pistol, of course, and a couple of special abilities. Drifter's Secret, which allows me to roll 2d6 for each injury, curse, parasite or mutation I have, and I may heal them, but also I may go mad. I'm basically immortal really, but I may go mad. And then I'm also resourceful, so every time I draw one or more loot, scavenge, darkness or encounter cards, I can draw an extra card and choose one to discard. So that should be very handy indeed. That should be good if you use... right, okay. A couple of revive tokens, I've got some bandages, 1 grit, and of course the old lantern. Here's my depth track. So, let's start. Heading into the mine entrance, all by myself. Woohoo! So the first thing I've got to do every turn is roll a Hold Back the Darkness roll. It's 2d6, and if I roll higher than the number on the depth track, I'm okay. So 7 plus, yeah, I'm just okay. Phew, so that means the darkness marker doesn't get closer to me, which is really good. So let's go into the mine. You roll d6 to move in this game. Yes, you actually roll to move, which is kind of weird, but anyway. And roll to 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just short of the end there, but while I'm in this entrance area I can do a bit of a search, a bit of a scavenge. So with that I roll 3 d6. There we go. No 6s though, so I don't find anything. Curses. Alright, so next turn obviously I'm going to make a 1, but I always have to roll, because if I roll a 1 I get an extra grit. No I don't. Bang, there it is. And then for my... I can either search or combat after my move. So I'm looking through the door. When I search I can scavenge or look through a door. So I look through the door. Oops, I forgot to put the really attractive 3D painted mine gate on there. Absolutely essential. Anyway, I'm looking through that door now. And what I've got to do is draw from the map deck. Where is the map deck? Here it is, over here. Here's my map deck. See. Now, this is a map deck. I can't roll 2 of these. I have to roll. I can't draw 2 of these and pick one. I've just got to get one. It's a T-junction passage. Well, that's sort of a classic thing to come across at the end of an entrance passageway, isn't it? Let me find the T-junction passage. Here it is. There we have it. And when you've got a new area, you not only move the posse marker down the track, the hero posse, down the depth track, you also, I'll put some doors on there. So, oh, and I forgot to do a Hold Back the Darkness roll for the start of this turn, but it's okay. So, start of the next turn. See, I'm getting confused already. I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. Another Hold Back the Darkness check. Everything's fine. I roll for my movement. 6, excellent. So I'll go all the way over to there. And I'll see what's on the other side of here. Oops, encounter, that's the wrong one. Map deck. Oh, corner passageway. Oh, I'm finding lots of passageways here. So it's that one. So it's turning left. There we go. Yeah, interesting. In you go. Takes up quite a bit of room, this game. See how far we go before I run out of space. No exploration taken, so just corridors. I haven't found anything yet. Right, that was my 3rd tile, so I'm 1, 2, 3 spaces along on the depth track. And it's the start of a new turn. So first the hold back the darkness. Hold back the darkness! Yeah! 5! No, that's not good. The darkness counter is starting to move towards me. Oh, no. Right, so I'll roll to move. It's a 6. I'll go all the way to here. And I think I'll scavenge in this room, see if I can find something. That's 3 dice. There's a 6, so I can draw 1 card, and because I have my special ability, Resourceful, I can draw 2 and pick one. Nothing here, that's boring, and draw a gear card. Well, we definitely want drawing a gear card. Pulling it from the gnarled hand of a dead body, you find something of value in this forsaken place. A useful discovery. So let's draw a gear card. Ha! Mark of the Damned. Use 2 Darkstone to attach to any item. +1 damage to demon enemies. Okay, well I can't do that in a hurry, but it's worth 150 bucks, which is good, so keep that over here. Right, then it's the end of the turn, so nothing happens, so the next turn, hold back the darkness. 12, I'm safe, that's good. And roll a dice for movement. A 1, so I get a free grit. Always handy. The grit you can use to re-roll any number of dice or to get plus d6 move. So for the end I'll look through here. So a map deck. The Vault. Now I think I'll use these advanced things down here because you can either use a normal encounter on these or you can use the special card that goes with the particular tile. So let me find this tile, the Vault. Okay, here it is. Sometimes it's so hard to find these tiles. There's so many of them. And that doesn't fit. So it says discard and draw a new card if it doesn't fit. So I'll get rid of that and draw a new one. Instead, it's a boiler room. Use the boiler room. Goes around this way. Oh, that's not going to fit either. Ah, oh, that's really annoying. Ancient ruins, perhaps? Well, it fits, but that's not going anywhere. Well, no, it fits. Okay. Exploration token. Put it on there. And remember to move the depth track along. Okay, it should be the start of a new turn, I believe. So hold back the darkness. No. Oh dear. It's not good. And that's a double, which means that I roll a depth event. Oh no. Here's the depth event chart. Let me see. 6 on here. Instead of, oh, this is instead of moving the darkness, which is good. 5. Terrifying shriek. The shriek of pain and suffering echoes through the mind, chilling you to the bone. Yeah! Each hero in the mines immediately takes d6 horror hits. Oh no. 5 horror hits! Ah! Oh no. Okay, I've got a 3+ save on those. Oh, that's pretty good. So you take 1 horror hit, that's good. There goes 1 point of sanity. I'm being slightly unnerved. Okay, now roll for movement. Oh, sorry, the end of last turn I should have revealed this. And it's an encounter. Now because this is a specialised room, I'm going to use the advanced encounter card, which is actually on the sheet here, and it's Ancient Ruins, this one here. So, Ancient Ruins. The room is a makeshift dig site. An excavation has uncovered ancient ruins of a massive alien statue buried for millennia in the earth. Lore 6+ test. Right, my lore is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 6+. For every 6+ I rolls, I get 50 experience points. That is 3 6s. I hope that's right. I knocked that. I think that was the old one. So 3 6s. That's pretty amazing. I just got 150 experience points. I'm using these counters for experience points. 150. That's really good. Then, if at least 1 hero passed the test, yes, they realise the greater ramifications of what they've discovered. Immediately draw and play a Growing Dread card. Oh dear. Growing Dread. A fool's errand. As the realization sinks in, you come face to face with the knowledge that you shouldn't have come here. You think, for the remainder of this adventure, all enemies do +1 damage on every hit. That's not very good. Okay, and we have a clue token. Now at this point I should tell you which mission I'm playing. It's the first one in the City of the Ancients adventure book for a few Darkstone more, and I'm looking for a medium deposit of Darkstone, so I need 3 of those clues before I reach the final encounter. So that's 1. I'm starting to get there, that's good. I'm going to pop that over there. Now, I should say that I can cancel a Growing Dread card if I spend a grit, because if the heroes collectively spend one grit each, you can cancel a Growing Dread card. So I'm going to spend a grit and cancel that horrible +1 to enemies. Haha! Excellent. Okay, so I've got a door that can, well, I can just, don't know where, I'll just keep that there, I'll keep it because it's got a clue. That's good. It's the next turn. Growing Dread, holding back the darkness is fine, that's good. And then a movement. 2. Slowly moves into the room. I'll go 1, 2. And I'll try scavenge. Have a look around this ancient site. Nothing. Okay, let's start the turn with a hold back the darkness roll. 3. No, I didn't hold back the darkness. It's getting closer. And I'm on a blood splatter spot, which means I draw a darkness card. That doesn't sound very good. Here it is. Shifty Eyes. Select 1 random ally, basic advanced, and roll a d6, blah, blah, blah. If no allies, instead add d3 Growing Dread cards to the stack. Ouch. Okay, Growing Dread. They get added to a stack and then you encounter them at the end. So, where is the Growing Dread? It's around here somewhere. I've got decks of cards all over the place. D3. And of course he rolls a 6. 1, 2, 3. That'll be fun. Roll for my movement. It's a 5. Right, let's have a look through here. Draw on the map deck. Ooh, a magma river. That looks nice. Scorching hellfire. Oh, just this kind of thing you'd expect to find in a mine. Here it is. Oh wow, that's pretty impressive. Look at that. So that goes onto there. I draw an exploration token and I find the advanced card Scorching Hellfire. And here it is. The very fires of hell burn in this room, erupting in gouts of flame and death. At the start of each turn, place a hellfire marker in a space adjacent to each hero on this map tile, limit 1 per space. Each of these markers then bounces twice in random directions, just like dynamite. Hellfire markers do 1 hit with 2d6 damage. 2d6! Oh no! To any model in the space they finally land on and are then removed. Okay, what's in here? Oh, an encounter. Oh, it's another one of these clue tokens, that's good. And there's also a gate to another world. It's all kicking off. So let's draw an encounter. Rail switch. The rail tracks set into the dusty floor here. It's not that dusty, it's a magma river. Split off in 2 directions and there's a switch box to change their path. Will I pull the switch or ignore it? Of course I'll pull the switch. Strength 4 plus. My strength is 2 and +1 for the shackles. So that's 3 dice. I need a 4 plus. There it is. If successful, gain 25 experience points. There we go. And roll a d6. 1. On 1 or 2, the ceiling collapses under the pressure of the force used to pull the switch. Oh no. Each hero takes d6 hits. Ah yes. 4 hits. 4 hits. Now do I get a defense roll against that? I don't know. Probably not. So we'll say we don't. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits as the ceiling falls on top of me. It's not a good day to be in a mine alone. I do get that. Get rid of the rail switch card, and then we will see about that thing. The gate. So there's only one of them, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 to 6. 6, it is that one there, across the river, of course. Here's our gate marker. Here's our end cap. Gee, I'm starting to think maybe I should go back that way. It's looking a bit dangerous here. Okay, it is a new turn. I've only got one more deposit to find though, so that's good. I haven't found anything that I have to fight yet, which is pretty good. So it's a new turn. Hold back the darkness. 7, that succeeds, that's good. Now I've got to place a Hellfire marker in a space adjacent to each hero. So I'll put one there. Then it bounces twice in a random direction. Here's the bounce marker. Roll a d8 for direction and move it one space. 5, so it goes there, and then it bounces again. Please don't hit me. 5, yay, it goes off there. Bounces twice and then removed. Ah, phew. I wasn't hit by the scorching hellfire. That's great. So that's all good. No creatures in there. I haven't met anything yet, so that's probably why I'm still alive. Question is, how do I get across this magma river? Well, there might be a special rule for that. I don't know what it is, so I'm just going to walk across it. I'm jumping from spot to spot. So I can now move, finally. It's 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And while I'm here, I might as well scavenge. No luck. Next turn, that's fine. But then I've got to do another Hellfire marker, so that can go there. It bounces 3 over there. Can't really bounce there, so I'll cancel that bounce. And another bounce is 2, which is right into me. Ah, no! Help me! And how much does that do? 2d6 damage. This might kill me, folks. It might be all over. I've got 4 hits already. 2d6 damage. That's 9. That would kill me. I'm just going to assume I get a defense roll for that, because if I don't, I'm dead. So I'm just going to house rule that I get a defense roll. And I get one of them. So what did I get? 9 damage. So there was a 4 and a 5. So 1 to 3, it's 4. Yep, so I get 4 hits. So 8. I'm 2 away from death. So if I actually meet anything that I've got to fight, I'm in deep, deep doo-doo. So that's the start of the turn. Roll to move. 1, at least I get a grit. Oh, I could have re-rolled with my grit. Oh well. And let's have a look through this door. Oh, hold on, I went into another world, didn't I? It's not a mining room. No, no, no. Not a mining room at all. I'm still going to have an attack there, though. So, I get a world card here. There could be any number of these different worlds. That's good to visit another world, isn't it? It's the Caverns of Cinder. Oh, well, that's perfectly appropriate since I went past the magma river there. So, intense heat. At the start of that activation, I take 1 hit for each clothing item. I've got a hat that I've got equipped. Ah, take a damage for wearing a hat. +1 maximum grit, however. Right, so when I go through there, I'll draw on the map deck for the Caverns of Cinder. Let's have a look. Map deck. So many cards in this game. It's a lava bridge. Oh yes, I'm definitely in the land of lava now. There it is. How does that go around? Here. Now that's interesting. It doesn't actually click when that's upside down. I wonder how they allow for that. It doesn't fit as a puzzle piece when it's upside down. Strange. Don't know why it does that, but anyway, there you go. There are numbers on here, and I've got to find out what these do, because these obviously damage you in some way. Okay, apparently I have to roll on these spaces to dodge the lava, so let's say I have to do that one, that one, and that one. They're all 3 pluses. Just backtracking a bit. Yes, I dodged them all. Yay! Okay, managed to hop over the lava. So I go into here, I've revealed that, and as I said, we've got an attack. We've got one gate, and it is over here. Where's my gate? There's my gate. I've got end caps here. I'm really going off the edge here now, aren't I? Let's make a little bit more space. As you can see, these tiles from the expansion set are not as good quality as these ones. They're just not quite as well finished. I don't know what this story is when you turn a tile upside down and you can't actually fit it in. It's a mystery to me. Okay, attack. So let's find out what I'm going to meet here. And I'll draw a card from the low threat deck because there's only poor old me by myself. I've got 2 hits left, so this might be the end of the game, kids, as I die horribly. D3+1, Tredaran Raiders. Aha! I'm really hoping I'm going to roll a 1 or a 2 here. No, 2, so that's 3 Tredaran Raiders. And here they are. What they're doing in this godforsaken place, I have no idea. Let's just bring that down a little bit so you can see what's going on. Well, they look fancy. Let's get their reference sheet. Well, we've got the same initiative. You see now, I have to roll an elite ability because I have this danger magnet thing. 5, they're highly contaminated, Darkstone Radiation 2. So if I end my move adjacent to an enemy, I take 2 corruption hits. So I think I want to stay away from them. They've got a trench pistol with a range of 5. What's the range of my pistol? 6. Okay, so they've got a range of 5, so I think they're going to get as close as they can and then shoot as close as they can to get in range anyway. So this guy can stay there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll go, he's got a speed of 6. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then they all fire and they get 2 shots each. And I'm sorry folks, I think I'm about to die because with 2 hits left, I'm not going to take any hits. This guy shoots first. Halt! What are you doing in my underground chamber of magma? Oh, a 6 and a 5. Well, that's not very good, is it? What is my defense? It is 4. I saved that one. I've got 1 left. I've got my hat on so I can re-roll. Yes, that's good. Ha-ha! I confuse him with my hat. And this one fires. He needs 3 plus. That's 1 hit. Let me see. I can't re-roll again, so I'll discard a grit. Oh no, hold on, I've got my defense, don't I? So 1 hit, here's my defense. Yes! Yes! Can I make it? Can I last another turn? That is the question. 3 plus, they're both hits. Here's my defense, 4 plus. 2 6s. Ah, I survive. Truly unbelievable. Now I get to fire back. I've got a trusty pistol. It's got shots equal to my agility, which is 2. So 2 shots, I will fire at him. Here we go. A 6 and a 4. That one's a critical, and that one's a hit. That's good because I need 3 plus. So the critical hit, they do d6 damage each. Critical hit does 4, and the other one does 5 minus their defense, which is 3, so that's 2. 6 all up. They've got health of 5. You are dead, pal. Oh, go the drifter! Okay, it's a new turn. Now, the problem is, I just took, oh, it started my activation. I just took 1 hit because I've got this hat on, which is ridiculous. So I've got 1 point left. no. And now here's the hold back the darkness roll, and I fail, so that goes along one. Oh dear. And okay, starting the next turn. They've still got, it's equal initiative, so they get to go first. So this could be it. They're firing range. They need 3+. That's 2 hits. My defense is 4. Saved them both. Next one, 3+. 1 hit. My defense is 4. No! I've got to spend a grit to survive. I need 4+. If I don't get this 4+, it's all over Red Rover. Here we go. 4, yes! Ha ha! Excellent. A 2 and a 4, so that's 1 hit. That could be better. I'm going at him. 5 damage. Minus his defense is 3, so that's 2 damage. Put a little 2 on there. That's not going to keep me alive. That really isn't. So it's the next turn. Now, strictly speaking, I should die from the heat because I've got this hat on, but let's just say I've taken that stupid hat off. In fact, what I'm going to do is... Oh, I can't do that yet. Next turn, hold back the darkness. 6. No, I fail. Oh, it's getting dark in here. And the first thing they get to go first. So here he goes. Needs 3+. He misses both. This one needs 3+. That's 2 hits. I need a defense of 4. I've saved 1. I've got 1 left. That's a hit. I'm dead. Well, that's not too bad. I was pretty close. Look, I had 2 things. I needed 1 more. The only problem is that if I'd got 1 more, there would have been a huge encounter at the end, which I no doubt would have died. So I think the lesson from this, folks, is that going into a mine in Shadows of Brimstone with just 1 character is a recipe for a quick and horrible death. So you might want to go in with a couple of characters. It's silly roll 'em up fun. As you can see, there's heaps of dice rolling. It looks beautiful, lots of card things, and you know, yeah, there's quite an atmospheric feel to the whole thing. I felt like I went into a mine and went to magma caverns and met some strange guys in gas masks. Yeah, it's very light. But there you go, it's a light adventure game. Shadows of Brimstone, this gives you an idea, but make sure, take a few companions when you go down to the mine. If you're on your own, you're a dead man. Thanks for watching, folks. Esoteric Order of Gamers, orderofgamers.com. See you next time. Bye.